Alright. Well,
Alright.
last time.
Let's see it. Yeah, last time didn't go so hot, but it's okay. I got a good feeling about this one. Wow, hey. You got quite the entourage now.
Now, this is what we pretty much ended with, I believe.
You got the mermaid.
Oh yeah, I did do that. Oh, Well, anyway, you just go into the mansion in Omi with a mystic in your party, and you get her. That's it.
I
Let's
see.
go down. I think we saw her as Ricky.
We saw her one time.
And she just left.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if you go here.
Oh look, it's the hero.
Yeah, sure.
This isn't a game. I don't remember him.
He's a medical bot.
BJ&K.
Mm-hmm.
So can Red transform into Al Kaiser if everyone else is dead, even if he's not in anyone else in his own story?
I don't know what you're talking about, but no.
Huh? What? Who? Okay. I forget about the pirate ship. It's so good.
So over here. Oop, no, not you.
Oh, it's Asellus. And Flower Head Girl.
Let's move Fuse.
White Rose, okay.
So they basically just explained their entire story. Or whatever. Asellus is not someone to stand by.
You go, girl!
And his Fuse is like, yeah, whatever. It's fine with me. You can still turn it down. I don't know why you would.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, we got the mans, and that's
Where are they?
That's how I started. They're in the extra. Is this still okay? This is still. I don't know why I had the other save. Maybe I hadn't gotten red yet. Is this? Wait, what is this?
You said you checked these.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm very confused. I thought I made a save before I did. Well, I had to see how the shield quest goes with Fuse some other time.
Okay.
Oh well. Anyway, this is after several hours of grinding in the bio lab. We are now prepared.
Alright.
Going to give Gin the backpack because he is the toughest one here, least likely to die. Just go through their arts real quick.
Yeah? He's got a lot of punches. Punches and kicks.
Fuse is pretty good at martial arts. Gan is Gan. Who is also pretty good at martial arts, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
These are like the two best sword arts. Just FYI.
Rosario Impale.
And Spray of Life.
No. Spray of Life. Oh yeah, that.
Or Moonless Shadow.
Yep.
Asellus also pretty good at
Oh!
words.
Okay.
Asellus also has those words, but we won't worry about those right now. I didn't quite get her on the level of Gan, but she's no slouch. And Red is also pretty good at martial arts. Let's see. Which would you prefer if you had a choice? Spray of Life or Rosario Impale? I'm putting you on the spot here.
Well, I don't know the raw numbers, so I would probably, my gut would tell me the strongest one, but at the same time, you got to take into account, it's not a very short fight or anything, so maybe I would be leaning towards the one that's cheaper. Because Spray of Life is 10, right? And then
Yes,
Rosario Impale is only 8.
I will add on to that by saying we have this.
Can be used to fully... Alright, what's the catch?
1 per battle. That's it.
You can only use it once per battle. Alright, so you can just... Alright.
Yeah.
Sure. Spray of Life then. Mm-hmm.
We'll check at the everyone's equipment. That'll probably be fine. I don't remember if they do blindness much, but that will probably be fine. Should get more fire resistance on blue. If I have any left. No, I did. Oh well. Also, handy to note, as we've established, intelligence is the governing stat for learning gun moves.
Yeah, you need big brain to shoot gun, make gun go brrrr.
Blue has a lot of brain in there.
We've established his element is gun. Gun is the most powerful of magics. Guns are indeed magic. Magical in nature.
Oops, that's not the right one. That's I think that's like the one place where Manhattan is at top of the list instead of Kurong. It's very annoying. That's not where I wanted to go. Gonna go to Urbo. Yeah.
Not even a response. She's just like, ignore him, he'll go away.
And we've already seen this. Alright, once more feeling.
I like the implication that you can just say, no, I'm not ready, and the ring's just like, oh, okay, alright, I'll just chill here, I guess.
Let's see, first... I'm going to go all out immediately. I think pull out the And pull out the unicorn this time. It's fine. Now if I was okay, I did get him. Shots. Okay. Maybe I should give him some ammonium earrings.
Sure.
Alright, and now... behold true power.
$82 JP?
So that's a tower spell. It uses all your JP.
Okay, well it better be good. Let's see it.
And Shadow Silver doubles it. It's okay.
Fuck!
And now we unleash the GSCs. They're okay.
Yeah, get it. Hurry before it swaps out. Holy crap.
As you established, the Master Ring has very high defense.
Yeah. Lowish HP, but high defense.
Someone with the backpack. As I probably should have replaced one of blue spells with one of the gun skills, but oh well. Uh-oh. Oh, yes.
Oh well, indeed. There goes Asellus.
Asellus. It's not I.
Who's to say?
Probably her.
Oh. Oh.
Everything go for the unicorn. Except you. That's weird. That's very weird.
Huh?
Red can't target the unicorn. I guess because the titanium is in front of him. Now we're gonna use up our DSC before we use that. Oh well, there goes his Shadow Servant.
Nice. Okay, come on. Come on. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, now report the Divine Blade. I don't think I use this very far throw. Actually, yeah, no, he's fresh out. Well.
Mm. Of course, that one gets the full.
Uh-huh.
I'm glad Blue doesn't object to being in a party with Red in it. But he will not join Red just because of his name.
I still have no idea what you're talking about.
That's weird.
Well, there
whatever.
goes the healing. Might be a wash. Kill this. Go around. I'll probably swap out Asellus. Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, you got RNG'd there. He wouldn't show up.
Who has that? What? Oh, yeah, Vicky does have it on. Take this one off. And this. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I put this on. This. There we go.
Are you ready this time?
I've been ready.
Question is the boss ready?
Nah, I'm gonna go for the ring. Ready for it. Okay, that's ready for it. Yeah, you have the ring. That's that, and the shield. I don't know if those stack. I think they do.
All right, here we go. Come on, big numbers. Oh.
And so damage. Now we start running into him. Well, I think I took out the shadow servants. Oh well.
Of course they did.
Bounding Shot is another really good art. It combos with itself, so
All right.
it's an option for Ricky and just in general. You know, dealing with Virgil.
Ooh, speaking of combos. Fuck!
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, screw you!
Can't get to it. Pick back up. Okay. Second blue, I guess. Really want to get rid of that living aura back there. Oh, he also can't target it. Okay.
Need to do whatever you can to just get this particular wave to go away.
Yeah, good job, Gary.
Yeah.
Deal some damage to the rest.
There we go. Okay.
Alright, in that case, I kind of hold back just a little until we use, so Red can use the Divine Ring. Yeah, save himself. Okay, this one. Oh, I didn't have. I didn't have gaze protection on Fuse. That kind of sucks. Oh well.
pretty sick, not gonna lie.
Yeah, does
It
pretty
looks
good
really
damage.
cool. Looks really cool. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yes, long one. Okay.
Moderate one.
Ooh.
Well, that could. That
Oh
might be game.
no. Oh man. The AI's roulette just happened to land on bankrupt. Fuck you.
I'll get counted and killed one of them.
Oh. Okay. Well, at least no one's charmed anymore, but that was nice. That was very unnice.
Which one does that?
It was a succubus or something.
The what thing in the corner?
You know, it was the one on the far left, yeah. Titania? Hmm? There you go.
Easy game.
Easy life. Even
It's
though they didn't really
ineffectual
do
to me.
anything. Very ineffectual.
Also, not get eaten by giant whales. And he's no longer cursed to have.
But his shoulders feel really good now. Hmm.
He's like, nah, just leave. Use that
Ah,
sword.
now
If you-
Fuse is gonna do the
if you just
montage.
throw them in rivers and give them to people.
Didn't Ricky give one to Fuse? I don't remember.
Maybe.
Oh, that's right.
Wow. We'll just consider this post-op.
Oh, oh. The end. Case
Okay.
closed.
Alright, so now I have to ask you... Oh, also...
Ooh, remastered dev room?
Yeah, so there's the dev room, but then also the remastered dev room.
What's with Akuma over here?
Oh, don't worry about him.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
SaGa series is extremely popular in Japan.
It's, yeah, and pretty well rooted.
Especially
Game Boy.
the romancing, the third romancing game, Romancing Saga 3. So
Okay.
it has a huge ROM hacking community over there.
Oh.
But it's all in Japanese, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what most of it is.
Oh, really now?
Yeah. Yeah, hint hint.
I'm a chicken.
Now this is a planner, can't you tell?
Yes.
Bullets development? What? Like a bullet list? And of course.
What do you want to be in the dev room? I want to be the
end.
big the end. I want to be the end words.
Okay, whatever. Oh no.
Oh.
Said the name for him.
That's me.
No. No!
Nope, nope,
So-
you don't have a choice.
so this
Ninja
is-
time!
So this is a super boss. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it later, I guess. Just
I thought it was gonna be like the Final Fantasy IV dev room where you can encounter, like, one of the developers, and he's like, want me to play my guitar for you? No? Well, okay, bye. And then he just retreats. Or something like that, I don't remember.
I have no idea what you're talking about. They are very well tuned. Oh no.
Mhm.
Never mind. Okay, you just shot there too. Okay, yeah. You can also fight battles here. This is actually, I've heard, a pretty good spot to get abilities for your monsters.
Mhm.
What do you want to be? I want to be a pile of treasure. Two games. What? Nope, not gonna ask about that because we haven't seen it.
is one enemy you can encounter in the developer room in 4, where he'll a developer, Akihiko Matsui, he'll show up and he'll cast Libra or Scan on a party member, then make fun of their stats, say, wow, you're really weak, and then he'll cast Scan on himself, revealing that he has extremely low stats himself, and then he'll be like, oh no, don't hurt me, and then run.
It's pretty good.
Spooky. H. Horiki. Oh, no, he's just stuttering. Aw.
Wait a minute.
Spider-Man! Ooh. Sweet. That must be wonderful. A wonderful feeling.
It feels pretty good from this end, too.
Mm-hmm. To be able to bring something that just wasn't brought over at all so that people can experience it. Feels great. Man.
Well, that was pretty cool, but you got something else to get to today. Alright, so.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm honestly, I'm kind of hesitant to take these two off.
What if you encounter and recruit any monsters? Yeah, sure.
So, I mean, I'm probably not going to recruit Say unless I really have to, or really want to. So, he's the one with Life Rain. I think Ricky just has Magic Heal, and pretty much anyone can recruit him. Most people can recruit him. So, I don't know. I think this is okay. Unless you've got any objections.
I have no objections to this. From what I've seen of this game already, I have no objections to this. Alright, who's next? That's... Fuse doesn't get a full star because he's not done.
Yep, he's not done.
Oh, man. I'm really interested in Asellus because apparently her story was cut down a lot in the original as well. Or something like that.
She had several events cut from her story.
Okay. I know Lutz is kind of short too, isn't it? Lutz?
Lutz is the shortest in the game. Technically.
Kind of want to just... Let's knock Lutz out. How about it?
In that case, I would have to probably want to carry over all of my stats.
Well, in that case, then, never mind. Let's go with Asellus.
Alright. She is a half mystic. Well, that's kind of...
A vampire.
They're basically vampires, yeah. That splash screen kind of spoils the opening of the story.
Yeah, the first, like, minute, sure.
5 minutes. Maybe 10?
They did it before Twilight was relevant, says chat.
Oh, my chat isn't working. Oh, there. Okay, there it goes. It took like a second to show up on mine. This is Nina or Gina, whichever you
Gina.
prefer. Gina. This town is called Rootville. It's
Is it in a tree?
I think it's might be at the base of a tree. Chateau Aiguille?
Aguil.
Aguille?
There's no entertainment in this village. Wow. The most boring place in the world.
Who would have guessed the foot of Dracula's castle was boring as shit?
Of all the places.
Every year they decide to close. She's been here for 10
3
outfits.
years. So they keep making new sets of pajamas.
I mean, you need to wear something when you wake up, right? Here it is. Kind of imposing. Oh, that was weird.
Spooky.
What was that? That'd be pretty nightmarish.
They were literally mares, yeah.
Hmm. And they look pretty dark. So yeah, nightmares. Yeah.
Nightmarish mares, yeah.
Also, her shorts torn and bloody.
That's what that said, yep.
All pretty normal questions. But this person doesn't give any shits. Or luge.
Yep, that's the name.
Oh. Nope, just fucking teleport like some kind of asshole. Ah, you should recognize that name.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Red's last name.
Oh.
Yeah. And then she got run over by a carriage. That's weird. Why would there be a carriage in this game?
Yeah, I was gonna say, why?
I must still be confused. Yeah, maybe she's still drinking.
Okay. Uh-huh, that's what she said.
Well, there doesn't appear to be anything in this room.
Nothing useful here. Let's go.
Oh.
This must be the ICU.
And yep, there's people. So they're not
Hey,
just for
that's
show.
rude. Don't wake them up.
There are a lot of these suspiciously coffin-shaped
You
objects.
wandered into the dorm room.
Oh, at least she had her own personal room. Wasn't like shoved into one of
Imagining
these.
hearing knocking from one and just a muffled, "Hey, keep it down out there." Trying to sleep.
Ah.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. All right, now that we're armed.
Ah.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
Nope, just kidding.
Oh, fuck you. That was mean. That was so mean.
So we're in Dracula's castle. There are a lot of places to go in Dracula's castle. I wonder what this is. Oh no.
Okay.
It's a teleporter. Oh, how pleasant.
Okay.
She
All right, sure.
approves. Wonder if she approves of this.
Hey!
Hmm. That's not red.
Man,
She's
she
fine.
just can't catch a break lately.
She's fine.
Okay.
Completely fine. You know, just trapped in a nightmare you can't wake up from. That's fine, right?
Hmm.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
You look familiar.
You jerk.
Oh, fine. Be like that.
Oh, well, it cleaned the blood up, or whatever that is. Was.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't persist when you leave the screen. Well, this place kind of sucks. Let's just leave.
Yeah, I can't help but feel like it's not very safe. Well, with the teleporting vampires with swords.
Yeah, this place is actually not safe, because back here, there are monsters! And so
Won't let you try to fight them, though. That's nice.
Yeah, she
That's
doesn't have
good.
any weapons or armor. Hey, buddy. Oh, okay.
Hmm. Stop doing that! Was that who that was?
Zosma?
Hey!
I guess. A heretic? Okay, just...
Cut that out!
This mansion is indeed full of jerked vampires. And more coffins. Lovely.
More beds, yeah.
More beds. Hey, this one seems to be a little unique. Can't quite make out who's in there. Oh well.
Chad agrees with me that he looks just like Akuma.
I mean, he does. But he's not quite as ripped.
Well, you can't tell. He's covered up.
Another unique room. I don't think there's... Can't tell if there's anyone in this one, though. And this place is just full of resting people. Just positively packed. This one can't even approach this one. Oh, this one's open. Intriguing. I guess. Now, I usually get lost when I played this back in the day.
I can't really imagine why. Like, it just kind of dumps you here. It does a good job of making you feel as confused as Asellus here.
Yeah. You're supposed to come
It's
down
very
here.
clear that's what they were going for.
You're supposed to come down here after you get stabbed. By the way.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Why did they stab her? Like, they just... No... Okay, well, never mind. Again, they meant to make... It's supposed to make you very confused.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
doing a
as
good job
confused
of
as
it.
possible.
Yeah. Which one is it?
Well, you know, they had to list all his titles first. He's the Lord of the Castle. The Mystic Lord. Or Luge.
Is there a draft in here?
Well, you know, when you're a Dracula, you just generate the draft.
Right. Not anymore.
So, South doesn't really take this terribly well, and Seattle's the asshole with the sword. And before that, she was also dead, run over by Orluge.
Dude!
So, for whatever reason, he gave Asellus some of his blood. Red and blue makes purple. Don't you know? That's how that works.
When it's this confusing for no reason. Well, I don't know about that. I don't have any fault with it being confusing.
I mean,
because again,
it's pretty easy to spend like
too.
15 minutes running around trying to find before you realize what's going on that teleporter.
Oh,
Remember, I know what to do here.
Then yeah.
Hold on. That's the guy who teleported in at the start. Asellus isn't really paying attention to this.
She very understandably just wants to go home.
Hey, you and I know that name.
Uh-huh.
So yes, I am avoiding the status menu for a very simple reason.
Sure.
That's a weird thing to say about someone covered in blood.
Beautiful purple blood.
Well, red and purple blood at this point.
Oh yeah. Did I stutter?
Yeah, that's pretty much how the Mystics treat everyone. I mean, if you thought Dr. Nuzakana was just weird, no, that's just kind of Mystics.
Okay.
Hold on, I was just looking around. And there we go. Gina might be confused.
Yeah, by Mystic standards, this comes a little weird, but he's very, very nice, actually. He's a doctor, after all.
Yeah, Dr. Nuzakana is actually a pretty nice guy, all things considered. So, Eldon's a mystic. He has mystic mail. It's not very good. All mystics except Dr. Nuzakana usually come with this, like I mentioned the other time. Asellus is a half mystic. So, mystics also come with these 3 locked-in abilities. You cannot remove them.
Oh.
Asellus does not.
Yeah, she's half mystic.
Yep, but she does have, you know, the mystic spell school. So, another thing to note about mystics is they can't gain stat gains, among other things, like humans can.
So is Zildon stuck at 280 HP?
I believe they can gain, they get HP, W, and JP, and I think Charisma, but their normal stats do not level up.
Of all the things, Charisma.
Of course. Instead, you might notice how some of these things down here, all of them, say Living Lance, something infused. So, Mystics or monsters done better. That's my opinion. Instead of having to blindly grope for a good form through the abilities you get is what if you just shove the monster into your sword and gained its power?
Soul trapping.
Sure. That's basically how it works. Certain monsters can be absorbed by mystic equipment, and when they are, they give you that is the mystic stats and usually an ability. I think always an ability. The stats kind of vary from around. Most monsters only give like 2 or 3 stats, but there are some that are obscenely good. Like, I believe that Suzaku, we fought on top of the mountain for the shield quest. I believe they give all stats, so maybe 1.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no guesswork. They're not gonna like change form or lose abilities because you decide to do something different. To absorb something
Like
different.
Ildan's not gonna suddenly turn into a salamander.
No. At the worst, you'd lose the ability and stats they had. That monster infusion had. And yes, you can just triple up on monster infusions and just
Hell yeah.
give them all the same thing. Make an actual save. Right now I think it wants us to go back to Asellus' room. Nope. That's why you can do training.
Can. No. Must.
I've got to equip her.
Oh.
This'll be fine.
Well, time to punch.
I don't think. You can,
oh no.
I don't think you can game over in this. It's time to. Good thing I made that save though.
Next.
Okay, let's not go through all those like that.
Oh, that's incredible. That's wonderful. He just sees her getting her ass kicked, and he's like, "All right, get up, next."
Yep.
Next. We're not done. Next.
I actually don't want that equipped. Okay. Give her that. That's an interesting downside to specifically bronze item. Yeah, that's probably fine for now. So the reason I didn't give, I could have given it like cyber suits and stuff like that. The reason I didn't is because when the game decides to give you like stat ups in battle, it looks at your stat total, not your base stats.
Oh. Oh, okay. So that would kind of mess up.
That would make it more
Get that
difficult to
armor on.
gain stats.
Okay.
Yes, and Asellus is right now a very squishy person, so
She's a teenager.
who got run over and
She's
stabbed,
Otherwise, completely normal teenager.
and now she's going to get swole.
Next. Next.
Asellus does have a good sword talent list, which is why I'm using a sword instead of punching things.
Yeah! Paper, rock, scissors. Paper, rock, scissors. Okay, Ildan, chill.
Next!
I think we've murdered enough adorable monsters.
Nope. Nope. Not enough. Ah, good. There we go.
Aha!
It begins.
Next.
I forgot how long this is.
He's just sitting on a stool reading a newspaper, and he just goes, next, next.
Oh, that was good. Next.
Hey, and then, you know what? You didn't do bad there, kid. Next.
Alright, not bad. 2 hearts.
You could just say this game does not explain this randomly and have it be that's a SaGa!
Yeah,
that's a SaGa game. That's SaGa.
This one, or is it this one? Oh, where's the other one? There's a right rose in there. What a shock.
Oh.
She's the 46th princess.
I see. Okay.
Yep, okay, yep. That.
Go where?
Okay, I think no, if you go back to Asellus' room, the party members leave.
Haha.
That can be desirable for some things. I don't remember if I want to do it now. Also, I always forget where her room is. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, chat. I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
Ooh.
I think it's the bottom left tower. I don't know if I want to do it with both of them in my party. I think I have to do it with just White Rose. We can check real quick. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
This is Princess Ray room. She's not at home for some reason. First princess.
How long ago was that?
And the only one to ever escape.
Oh, I see. Wait a minute, Ray. Have we met her before? She sounds very familiar.
Man.
I think I've heard that name before.
Hmm.
Didn't we recruit her, or at least meet her? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I see. Eldon, you're breaking your own rule, man.
Huh. Okay, for a second. I thought you left the party for some reason. Okay, now I want to go back to Asellus' room. And I think you just keep doing this, you find Eldon and go back down for training. I don't know if it cuts off at a certain point. Oh, this isn't a room. Oh god. Yeah, what's this? That's right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. She just walks away.
She can't teleport. Or at least she's polite enough to walk away before she teleports.
Mhm.
So now that the your parents aren't looking, time to make a break for it. Time to sneak out for a night on the town.
But I
right?
mean, Right Rose seems pretty chill. She's supposed to
Oh
be the
yeah, she
kindest
could come with us.
archprincess
She could come with us.
in the castle's history.
You know, 2 ladies hitting the town. Wait, there's no entertainment there though in the town.
There's a tailor. Eh. Oh.
Ooh, a tailor. Let's go. Oh. Sure.
No, he took my blood.
Took
All of my blood.
took my blood. Instead of huh?
But she was a human. Turned into a mystic.
Okay.
Asellus seems to be immune to his charms because
Seems to.
she's, technically I guess, blood relation. Literal.
I see. He did it backwards. He must have been really stressed out.
I guess he was
And
particularly.
he accidentally did the ritual the wrong way. Oh wait, I'm supposed to take her blood. Ah, crap. Oh well.
And this line is actually important. As you noticed, Asellus did not have any of those 3 mystic abilities that Ardryn had.
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just making note of that. Yep, we do not have any of them. White Rose does. She only has Fey Blade, however. She also comes with light magic.
Oh, nice.
And to answer... Oh, she also has Glass Shield. To answer chat's question, yeah, I guess it depends on what you did in the mod.
Are they all princesses? Lord. Or Lush. Never let's go. Thanks, these are quiet.
A child. So, yeah, I guess these are all princesses he's kept.
Well, time to go.
Time to go. We could go for more training, or we can hit the town. So. But now we have White Rose to back us up. Wow.
Ha! Burn.
Huh? Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
Ooh, temptation. Oh, that's strong.
I agree. Here you go, White Rose. Oh, that's alright. That's what I want. I would give her a weapon. I should give her a shield. A heavy weapon. She can have. Cells is a bit more tanky than her. To change stats is human mystic. Takes a time. Pass Moss's stats, but you catch up much faster. Human mystic is some mech skill, or more likely. Yeah, I'd have to disable Nightbot. Or permit, which I've never done.
Let me see here.
Commands. Well, that's annoying. It's not a default command. I've seen people use it in other streams before.
You'll just delete the message, right? If he links it?
Yeah. Oh, I have it. Oh yeah, I have it disabled, so it'd probably be fine. Yeah, you can link it. Don't worry about it. Thanks. I will check that out after the stream.
Sick. But in a good way. In a 90s way.
Uh-huh. So, Gazaris here is a unique shop.
Uh-huh.
He's only interested in your
Now,
life.
does he... I was gonna ask, max life points? Yeah,
Yes,
I figured.
of course. So, you might have noticed this during the boss fight with Fuse.
Yeah.
This is the strongest sword in the game, or at least one of.
You gotta really want this.
Gotta want it.
I assume he will only take it from the lead character, the protagonist
course.
of that you've selected. Of course. Wow. That's a pretty hefty cost. What's Asellus' max
let's
LP right now?
8.
8?
Yeah. She's got to spare,
I mean-
honestly.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it is,
Ow.
in fact. It's a pretty good idea, you know, just do this with all the characters I can, cause yeah, plus 7 to all stats on top of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, like, a main character dying hasn't happened much. It happened to Ricky in the final boss fight once, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Also, we want this.
Okay.
For later.
So she has 4 LP now.
Yeah, which is honestly kind of below average.
And 94 HP.
She's level, like, well, she's not level anything, but she's started the game. She's not very... she needs to bulk up. And bulking is going to take a little time. Oh yeah. We'll get there eventually.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Wow, okay, village is kind of boring. No entertainment at all.
Hmm. This is the other place I usually get lost at. Hmm?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Oh, you can totally go back here and fight now, by the way.
You're armed now, yes, and you have a white rose.
Still cannot loot the treasury, though.
Ah.
Here? No, there's nothing here right now. You're right, it's just the training.
Don't you have a quest log or something now? okay. What's the second one say? Interesting. So it's an after-the-fact thing, huh?
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
a step-by-step thing.
it'll remind you of what you're doing or you have done, but...
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah, it's another room.
Uh-huh.
Supposed to go to the town like this? I mean... No prize for guessing what Asellus wants to do.
Well, yeah.
The question is, how do I trigger it? Pretty sure there's nothing in here. Yeah. I don't think there's anything at town at this point. If I just go back in here, that is telling me to leave. Or I will decide to leave. Oh nope, I can talk to him. That's right. There's no one here.
Yeah, go talk to Gina. Aha! Weird how she keeps saying all that. She followed me up into my room. It was really weird. Well, this isn't her room. This is the attic.
I mean, this probably is her room. Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right. That was the thing. Sure. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Nice shop. Okay. Yeah, I know. Chat. There's I don't know.
He added a couple new ways.
Yeah, that's one of the things they cut from Asellus' scenario. In the original, there's only one way to escape.
Ah.
But they added they planned for there to be 3 routes originally.
Neat.
Thing is, I didn't actually practice to see what any of the routes were because I didn't know who you were going to pick, and you know.
Hey. How much life points do you want? There's a bar? I thought there was no entertainment in Rootville.
That bar, the bar was that empty house on the left.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe I just go there.
Yeah, okay. But do we want to go there alone or with White Rose? Probably don't want to take Ildan. Or do we?
No.
No, he seems like a stick in the mud. White Rose, though. I bet White Rose knows how to party.
She is supposed to be the kindest princess.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is the way out that was in the original. The only way. Okay. Okay. Do I have to come here alone? Is that it?
Sorry. I was just thinking, Asellus is usually with White Rose. So I figured, okay, it must want you to... This is why I'm here.
Sure is. Make sure this is just a bunch of dead air and me groaning repeatedly.
Ah, jeez, no. You didn't know.
You mean I didn't remember?
It absolutely could have wanted you to. You probably could have escaped with White Rose.
No. This is original. This is how the original handled it.
Maybe they might have changed it for the remaster.
No.
What a depressing bar.
Not even a part.
Yeah, did Orluge become a teetotaler or something? God.
Better
Can I
have
have
money.
life points?
No. And she'd be right. If I didn't carry over my stuff, I wouldn't have any money.
Nice that he just believes you.
Yeah, I believe now is the point the remaster add in a branching point.
Neat.
Well, first off, like he said, we need money, and we're gonna have to mooch off someone for that.
White Rose.
Yeah.
I need you to spot me some cash.
Hey, jeez, you're so kind. I need some money. I don't have any money. No, that sounds like a no-go. I don't know what humans use the money now, but
probably been asleep.
I do have
for
a
while.
shitload of gold.
He did. He told me to not let you out of my sight.
Yep, she cut and she gives you 3 gold ingots.
No shit.
Yeah. I mean, depending on the market value at that exact moment, they may have only been worth like 80 credits, but she doesn't know that.
He didn't say how much money to bring.
Well, maybe if he employs some tokenomics, he'll get plenty of money out of this.
Is 3 gold bars enough for tokenomics? I don't think so.
I think. I mean,
Ingots
you want like. I think in the remaster it's like 7,500 to 5,000 credits. I've said.
Okay,
so I think this is. I wonder what the cutoff point is for this. I might have to come back to this after I do some research. Yeah, the minimum now is okay. It's 2,500. Chat says. Yeah, and original is like 7,500. So I might have to come back to this after I do some digging. Because I think I might be locked into original's escape route.
Yeah.
I know the other way out is to jump down that furnace. I know it sounds like a terrible idea, but hear me out. It's fine. In fact, you might have noticed when we went to Mosperberg as Riki, you saw that the sky looked like it was on fire.
Yeah.
Hey, guess where Mosperberg is?
No. No. Oh my gosh. You end up in Mosperberg?
I think so.
Alright, so you have 2 characters, but fortunately they're pretty powerful.
Yeah.
You got really good equipment carried over, and you have the Phantasm Blade.
Yeah. Technically we have 2 now. That's the only way to get more, by the way, carry over your equipment.
Oh. Oh, I see.
That's kind of the reason why I wanted to carry over my equipment. Also, you know, for all the other unique items. But, yeah. Alright, so... White Rose just unlocked her Mystic Gloves. And that's how that works. If they don't have all the Mystic equipment, they'll just like... I guess you can consider it sparking after a battle. They'll just get it. I do not have like a list of absorbable monsters. I can probably get one after this, but right now it doesn't really matter too much because it's so early on. Oh no. I've got that happened. I guess Orluge doesn't like machines. That's why he rides a carriage.
Hmm. SaGa Frontier Remastered.
And yeah, like all the other stat item equipment, I'll probably take it off when I'm fighting for stats.
Talking to White Rose and telling her you need money locks you into that escape route.
Ah.
That is what locks you out of the other two. I did get a little curious, don't worry, I was careful.
I guess it is started the next session when I can load an earlier save and we can see the other escape routes.
Sounds good.
That's not the remaster cutting it off, that's like that original.
Okay. Don't question me or I'll move you around the room. It'll be very uncomfortable. Okay.
So
well,
now
here... we're in Omi.
Yep. And we are stuck here. Because the receptionist is on break, and this guy wants a break.
Paid holiday. Ah, time to go get a mermaid.
Well, you may have called it.
Oh. Not gonna answer.
It's a very odd question. Just blurt out to someone. Oh, okay.
Well, that was easy.
Well, you're just gonna blurt it out. Oh, yeah, I noticed that the game actually takes off the equipment.
Yeah, that's really polite. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh jeez. Just when you think dolphins are the worst thing that can happen.
Get to work! Get to work! Get to work!
That's just well, there's nowhere else to go.
May I... And? Oh shit!
Get out! No, wait, sorry. That was just a knee-jerk response. Yep, everyone knows Orluge.
I see.
He has a short fuse, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Mesarthim. I don't know.
It's a place name.
And Asellus is all for it.
Oh, yeah. We outnumber him. We have White Rose. We have a Phantasm Blade.
Mesarthim is... she's good.
It's a lady name.
She has this and the Mellow Ring, which, you know, just lets her use Rain of Life, you know?
Oh!
You know, the party heal. It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No LP cost, sure.
Uh-huh.
Gonna suck when she leaves the party.
Yeah, maybe. She does have... Oh, and this is... Yeah, this isn't... This, no, she can take that off. Her unique is the Mellow Ring. Which, you know, it's actually pretty good as far as mystics go. Don't leave the house. I just told you! Someone's paranoid.
Yeah, you just try to stop us, buddy. Christ. Yoink. Yoink.
It's fine. Payment for services rendered. This way. Oh, not this way. Let's go this way. Oh, okay, I guess we just had the key. So yeah, we're just, you know, we're still in the mansion.
Yeah. Bit of a pest infestation here. Oh, it does consume an LP.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to
Okay,
double
that's a
check
shame.
that because it was at
Yeah,
my
yeah.
WP cost. That's why it still has that. You do have to kill the monster with the mystic attack to absorb it, which isn't as bad as it sounds, because at least it's a Fey Blade that has an instant kill chance on it. I forget if the other ones do, though.
Well, it's not like trying to get Kina to eat something to get their ability.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, it's not that. Nowhere near as awful as that. Oh. Well, most of the stuff here was a winner, I guess.
What? I always forget to check what does that. What's about me too? Alright, it's
okay.
On an enemy.
Alright.
Oh, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's this guy. I remember this guy. Look at him.
Oh, did the remaster buff Mystics? This chat. Oh yeah, because it's New Game Plus. Yeah, yeah, you can keep the Mystic Azores through New Game Plus. And that means you can absorb multiple bosses across multiple Mystics. And that's pretty powerful. Or you don't have the HP to survive this guy, but we'll find out. Nope. Yeah,
that's these water though. Oh, just that's nope. Okay.
Yeah. I think I have some water resistance. I should have some pearl hearts. Yeah, we'll just slap these on. Oh yeah, the blue elf is water resistant armor, but Mizarthrim is already a water mystic. So this is probably going to be stronger actually. So the Phantasm, or the Asura as it's called in the original, has its own built-in special attack.
Okay.
So it's okay. It's alright.
Oh!
Okay, that was about as much damage as the lightning thrust. Alright, now I have to survive his normal attacks.
Survive getting slapped. Fire a high explosive rocket at it.
I mean, I guess you would like give everyone like disintegration rifles or something. Whatever they're called, I forget. There we go. There's.
Oh.
Yeah, so
sweet, kind-hearted princess, White Rose, kindest princess, with a fucking bazooka. It's a very, very powerful image. There we go.
Right. All it took was proccing some good shit, and yeah, they can gain charisma on level up.
Nice.
No. Stop. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's the trap.
Oh.
But there's still some more shit down here we want. Oh, I want. Yeah, I guess I could just use the trap to go backwards through this. Oh well. That's one with stuff in it. Okay, whatever.
Ah! Oh no!
That's a little annoying. Oh no. Jackal sword. Not sure where the jackal sword is. Yeah, they just at the bottom. Oop, yeah.
I'm back!
South. Room just south of Devil Squid behind.
Still here! Alive and kicking.
Wait,
You didn't
so-
kill my roots! Oh.
Hmm?
Just south of the Devil Squid, behind a wall, huh?
Eh? Below as in like the stairs or the room?
Yeah, downstairs.
Behind the wall. Oh.
Oh, that's mean.
Oh,
that's so mean.
yeah, that's so mean. The treasure like list I told you about that most of the characters can do didn't mention that.
Yeah, we missed that as Ricky then, didn't we?
I
Kimura's
mean-
Ricky, right? This place is familiar.
Yeah, you can come here, but only during the ring quest, and then you are immediately kicked out, never to return.
Right.
And
Bye.
it goes. I can cancel out enemy regeneration.
Don't feel sorry for him. He was keeping her captive. SaGa Frontier.
Meanwhile,
What? What?
is Gina talking, remember?
Yeah. But that doesn't help me feel more any less confused.
I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta keep up with SaGa.
Huh?
You heard him. And now he's going to delegate. To himself, and himself.
Hmm?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Also, hope you didn't, like, actually, like, assault him, because that, yeah, was the last we'll see of her in this story.
Nah. Alright, off to Shrike.
And his unique airship. That I could not skip. Alright, and now Asellus is free. She can, in fact, go to her house.
Go to my house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so let's top this off with her going home, you know?
Yeah, let's finish Asellus' story. This is absolutely the end of her story.
Oh, definitely. See, there's her aunt.
Well, she was.
But she's not. She's been missing for 12 years.
Ah. Oh.
Yeah, what does time mean to people that live forever? So she's taking his spell as well as you can imagine.
Well, she woke up 12 years later.
Yep. Oh, by the way.
Oh, I see.
I'm pretty sure her hair is green because she's a mystic. By the way, say hello to a boss. Wonder if this will work. Probably not.
We're just fighting this thing out in Asellus' front lawn.
Oh, it did work.
Well, her aunt's front lawn.
But we get like sucked in some kind of quasi-dimension, whatever.
Behold, Nettle's dead end.
Behold, behold, a sword.
Blade.
In you.
Blade.
A blade in you.
Well, shit.
So, yeah, as you could tell, that guy had like 10,000 HP. Oh, and yep.
Yep.
She learned. Now, Asellus has a mystic art. So I wasn't expecting I wasn't expecting to win that, but
Nice.
we're still going to
you carried
reload
over
to that
stuff.
save I made because
Okay.
you might have noticed there's more than one shadow in that senior.
So yeah, there were 3.
Yeah, and
SaGa Frontier. I'm saying this a lot
I'm going to
this time.
demonstrate why I'm going to reload. I think this is one of the places.
Every time you do that, I just kind of brace for Tanzer.
Only in the rune quest, if I have one. Is this not? Huh, okay. Okay, I know one of the other spots it can happen. Go to Kurong and go to Shingro. Only thing is, I don't know where in here exactly it is. It might be in one of the ships. But basically now, in kind of, sort of random spots across the map, some of which, well, across the game, there are now bosses,
Oh.
and they become increasingly more powerful. You can fight one battle, then oh right, you have to be. That's right. It's not always. It's not just like in an area and it'll happen. You have to enter an area twice for it to happen, and I think you have to fight. Yeah, I think chat's right that you have to fight a battle between them.
I see. So basically, the intent of this mechanic is those shadows basically jump you.
Yes.
You're ambushed, and you have to fight a boss. And if you started this quest now, before you're ready, you could get locked into an unwinnable state.
Or at least a state where you can't do one of the magic quests without fighting a boss that might be too much for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say this right now. You don't have to go home. You don't have to go home until you're ready. It's like I said,
Mm-hmm.
you have the run of the place until you go home.
Can they jump you at Tanzer?
I don't think there's one in Tanzer. Okay, maybe I don't actually. Oh, there we go.
Oh shit!
There we go. So you're just running around trying to get people the magic gift? Well, now you're fighting the other sages. Oh no, he's too fast. I'm going to laugh if I actually beat him.
You might. Your equipment's really good.
Yeah. But
there goes
no.
Asellus.
Yeah, there it goes. Alright, so next time...
But you're still only 2 people.
Yeah, next time, we'll be ready for this, and also we'll see the other... If I right... Oh, that didn't do anything. I guess that's status protection.
You do have
Oh
Starlight
man, she's
heal.
walking. Oh man, go right.
White Rose about to solo this.
I mean, she's only doing...
It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a minute. It's gonna take a little bit, but you know.
Use water cannon on Asellus, who is already dead. It's funny. But yeah, next time, I do have Starlight heal, but I'm not going to fight the stages as just 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, next time, we'll see the other escape.
We'll bring backup.
And we'll bring some backup.
Okay.
As